Mary here for our Divine Feminine Weekly Reading Oracle Forecast for week September 6th to September 16th. And the way it works is that you landed here for some mysterious reason that the message is intended for you, even if you're watching this like years, months later after that date that I've just said. The reading and the message is intended for you. Anyways, I have the cards. I have 3 individual decks. I'm working with the Herb Crafters Tarot. Really great deck, fun deck. Activation Oracle, another good deck, and Mists of Avalon Oracle. Who don't love that book? I mean, if you haven't read the book or watched the movie, you gotta watch it because it's amazing. Okay, so I've dealt the cards and asked for what we all need to know for everybody watching and to save on time. And the first card is 5 of Fire, Black Kahash. This is a herb, and it's the 5 of Wands traditional Rider-Waite tarot. And so the 5 of Wands is a struggle, and we might have been feeling a little bit something that's not under our control, something that's been feeling like a little bit like something is taking over, and we're just, all these thoughts and all these stories are coming into our mind. And yeah, I can feel it. And actually, I've gotten a couple clients this morning that said the same thing. And it's very interesting because how this relates to a lot of things that's happening in the world. If you're watching this during the pandemic, I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to get censored. And that's the way it goes on any social media platform, well, most of them anyways. When you mention that word about getting, you know what, you get censored. And so I just don't feel like being like that, one of those. So anyways, this is a struggle. A lot of people are struggling with that, or struggling if they should or if they shouldn't, or they're feeling like they are being controlled and threatened to get it. If they don't, then they have to be an outsider, and they have to be, well, I have to throw all of that out of the way. I'm not here to tell you to get it or not. Remember that. Like I said this in a previous video, I'm here just to shed some light, change your perspective, okay? I know there's like a lot of things that we can look at that's just, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that's out there right now that's going on in the world that's a lot worse. And what are we worried about? We're worried about that. And it's like, you know, it's just a thing of control, and you got to take control. My advice to you is to take control and know that nothing can hurt you, nothing can harm you. Nobody can take away your breath. Nobody can take away your soul. Nobody can take away your spirit. It all belongs to you. We live in a human body, and you know, sometimes we have to abide by the rules, but you know what, you got to take it where you're like a grain of salt of what comes to you and what you're feeling. And you know what, nothing bad is going to happen. When has anything bad happened is what you thought it could happen. You know, we think the worst of the things. So I just want to let you know that there's a lot of different opinions, and I might get people unfollowing me for this video. But you know what, I have to speak my truth, because when I don't, I get like lots of issues with my throat. And when I don't speak up, and I said, well, maybe I want to do a live where I'm going to talk more about it. Well, it's probably this video, because I was called to say something. And I got this card, and this makes a lot of sense. Black Kahash. I'm not sure what that herb is for, but I do know that I think it's one of the herbs that they use for menopause, like to treat menopause. One of the herbs, and it helped. Well, if you think about what's going on with menopause, and if you're one of those that are not one of those, sorry, I don't mean to say. Sometimes the words come out the way they come out, and I don't mean it that way. When you go through menopause, it's like it's beyond your control. It's a change of life. It's going through a transformation, going through a change. So there's a lot of changes that are happening. That's what I get when I look at this card, and the star card is there. So it's an inspiration. This is telling you that you need to stop looking in the past. Stop looking and stop being the victim. You know, you got to throw that all out the window. You got to look at what's here and what's present. What is in the now? What do we need to do? What do you need to do to make the best of your circumstances and what's going on in your life? Like, think about it. Whatever's happening, even if it's in love, you might be having some major issues with relationships, with the Divine Feminine is struggling to try to be nurturing and to try to be just who you are, but you're having an issue to try to be who you are with someone because they're not accepting it. That it seems like that they're almost pushing you aside and not hearing you. That's what I meant to say. They're not listening to you. And when you don't feel like you're being acknowledged and being appreciated, we tend to just go into like an inner downward spiral. It happens to the best of us. So my message to you is to just try to just stay calm and just go with the flow. Okay. Okay, the second card from Activation's Oracle, Sacred Geometry's Activation Oracle, is Emergence. And this is a very interesting card. It says here, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with childlike attitude and of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So that's where we want to come to. You want to come into a place of childlike wonder. Okay, imagine that you came into this planet. Okay, we do come to this planet. We come from somewhere. We do. Imagine that you come from somewhere. Okay, and you're watching everything through the eyes of a child. Think about it. Like, you're looking at everything and like looking at this video and saying, oh, okay. Like, just looking at that, you know, just examining everything that's happening around you and just saying, oh, what is that? Without past. Just try to put yourself into the childlike mind, okay? Allow the inner child to come out, play, you know, like feel sensations of what's happening. A lot of times when we feel the anguish of pain, anxiety, that is all from stories that we're telling ourselves and coming from the past and what we think could happen, you know, and we, you know, I'm a victim of that because I tend to get like that too. We all do. It's when you're living in a human body, but just try to put yourself in the eyes of a child and taking care of you. Yeah, I know, maybe a child can't do too much for themselves. I mean, you know, they can't take care of themselves. A lot of children, like babies, we have to take care of them. You know, they can't do anything for themselves. Those babies. But you know what I mean. It's just like trying to look, just work, do your best to try to just relax, put your shoulders down, and just be in the moment. Okay, and the third card was, it's actually Excalibur, and it's from the Mists of Avalon. Excalibur, I love that. And that is holding all the power. You have everything you need. You are holding all the power. Think about Excalibur. If you follow the stories of the Arthurian legends, you know that Excalibur was the sword. Only King Arthur was the one that can pull the sword out of the stone because he was the chosen one. Well, you are the chosen one. You have the chosen one of your body, the chosen one of your soul, the chosen one of your spirit. You own it. You are here. This is your movie. This is yours. This is your sphere. Everything is yours right now. So you have to make the best of it. Make it work. Stop looking in the past. Stress less. Put yourself in the eyes of a child, which makes sense. Put down your guard. Make friends. We need more friendships. We need more love. There's too much anger going on. The anger has to stop. The anger really does. And that is what creates wars. That is what creates violence. That is what creates all of headache. And it doesn't not do any good for us. Take it, turn it around, be creative. You know, you can do something about yourself. You can't change the world. I would love to change the world. I would love to take, you know, my selenite wand and just wave it. And actually, this is a healing tool. I like to wave it and just wipe it all away and make everything bright and pretty and peaceful. Can't do that, but I can control what's going on here. I can control that more. I do the best I can. I mean, it's all you can do, okay? And just, we're all in this together. Remember something, we are all in this together. Don't be afraid. My message is, don't be afraid. And the people that I was talking to this morning, if you're watching this, you know, it's all going to be good. Everything is fine. I'm hearing the words, everything's going to be fine. Relax, go with the flow. Go with the change of the season because it's either spring in where you are or it's autumn where I am. So like enjoy the change of the season. I'm just saying that because it's a lovely, lovely autumn day where I am and just loving it. And I can't wait to go for a walk after this video and yeah, enjoy the sunshine. So that's what you need to do. You know, my world's not always perfect, but you know what? It's a lot better than what it was. I always try to work through things, and we always have to work through the layers because we have a lot of stuff. It's kind of like saying, oh, I took a shower yesterday or I took a shower last week. We always have to clean our energies. We always have to work on ourselves. So it's a working progress, and I promise you, you will come to a level where you are at more of an enlightened living, more of an enlightened path of less stress, less pain. Try some yoga, try some breathing. Breathing is the best thing. Breathing and drinking lots of water. You know, get yourself a nice bottle that inspires you. I got nice positive sayings all over my bottle. Sacred geometry. You know, I love sacred geometry. I love the tree of life. These things, you know what, they lift me up. Crystals, whatever. That's what I do, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. Okay, do whatever that may be, and take care of yourself. Love yourself. Self-love, self-care. Okay. So I hope that this message was helpful for you, and I want to thank you all for coming here every week, joining me. Or if you don't come here every week, you watch my videos whenever, whenever, and you're the new people, welcome to my channel. And I just want to say thank you so much. You guys make my day, just to know I have somebody watching on the other side and I'm helping someone, and that is what does it for me, helping people. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, and if you're also interested in getting a healing session, I do healing sessions as well. I do Reiki and crystal. Please go to my website, maryroseintuitive.com. You can book and schedule your reading, your session, your healing session right there on the spot. And yeah, and that's what it works. That's how it works. Okay, so until the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light.